People come in and short change the job. Some come in thief, demand money. So we have a whole lot of incomplete work over the years, but we managed to meet people who are capable, willing, and more trustworthy.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I believe by the end of this year, we're supposed to have much more of our work out there, and we're not really the limit ourselves to Belize.
True.
You know, so anybody who want to be a part of this company or anybody who are willing to do acting, once they get involved, they could look forward to one opportunity through the work what we do. You know, better than what we deal with Belize right now, because we really want to open the film industry
in the country.
Yeah, in Belize, where people could start to look upon the acting or the craft as one breadwinner and not just one side burner. Really, because for the past, I'm 46 now, and I see the trend I Belize where majority of the people prefer say, that guy could have be this or could have be that, as opposed to let's go make this guy become the best.
Yes, I.
You see, that's the problem we have.
Yes, I.
You know, early one pint by your, oh, he used to. Yeah. Right? And they make that seem as if the only way you could be successful or progress in a life that believes you have to get one job.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense.
And so you could,
tap
into your inner self,
yeah,
ability,
yeah,
talents.
So for the past several years, I remained unemployed. I mean, I work, but I'm not full-time employed by anybody. I don't have no boss over me. Whenever I go work, the only person boss me and the person will give the job.
Yes, sir.
I try to make sure that I do things where that me in charge of what I do, so I could left that and go to do whatever I think necessary where they contribute to my art.
Yes, sir.
Or my craft.
You're a talented brother, and I really give that enough respect, I'll respect, because it takes a person to really love what they do.
Yeah.
And like I say, you to groom yourself, and like you say, you don't want to play no lot of villain parts, but that already capture a lot of the people to see that you could play that side, but you could be a humble, loving husband, brother, sister.
Right.
To your sister, whatever. But at the same time, we want to play roles very important and meaningful.
Right.
With moral.
We want to teach.
Yes, sir.
You know what? Because the stigma upon black people especially is that we no good, and nothing good could come out our way.
Yes, sir.
But the truth is, we too busy as one people to try to survive, because the opportunities and the thing, we're not equal. We don't get equal opportunity. And I know our song like anybody where pessimistic or prejudice,
yes,
but I know for a fact that from my own experience, black people don't have equal treatment across the board in anything. That one lie.
True.
Right? Me and you different when it comes to an application. You see, the only place which part black people really matter, that which part they have the most demeaning job, part of the job.
Yeah.
And so you want to find we in the cleaning department, that they don't mind look for we application for.
Yeah.
But they
harvest your energy.
Yeah, they not look to give you no job which part you could show that black people capable. No man, that one never happened, I believe. So you have to create your job in order to get them positions to show the others where they come up behind that Belizean black man capable of being somebody.
That's right.
That's why we youth then kill each other, because we don't feel like we have any worth, brethren.
And also we need to support each other. In the sense of, in all aspects of what we do.
But how we are support one time we can't survive.
Yeah.
See, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Now we get into the issues where really they affect black Belizean or young people.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
You can't get support as one artist from people, because the people who really love the shows and the movies and the thing will really find that as one, then get that as one escape from some of the stress when they go through, and then they're pleased to see one Belizean there up on the scene, they do something positive with their life, as opposed to just step on the news, they dead or they go to jail.
Yeah.
But then they can't support you financially, because then themselves they're in our financial problems.
True.
Right? So in order for we get out of that, We have to become owners of our own entities. We have to become entrepreneurs. We put we best foot forward. We have to boycott some of their people.
Yes, I.
Because what they happen, we become dependent on everybody else. I showed my son the other day. I walk up to the vegetable, to the fruit stall, and I say, Miss, three oranges, peel oranges in our bag. I say, Miss, a bag of orange. So I pull out my dollar. They say, well, maybe $3 orange dollar, no mine. The lady look for me and tell me 150. So I show my son. I said, listen.
Yeah.
I said, look pan 3 orange for $1.50. I said, look pan the person where they sell it to you. I know they ask you if you say that they want Spanish. But they tell you, look and see that the person's name where they control with food, that know we. When you go to a shop, who you meet there?
Yeah.
The Chinese.
That's right.
If you go to Publix, that the Turks.
Yes, I.
That know we. So we can't expect any leniency. And that's the reason why we don't have the nutrition. Because things more expensive for we. Because I could tell you this.
True.
One Spanish person will pay 75 cents for a bag of orange. And they were happy with each other.
True. True indeed.
When you go to market, I sit down right out at the taxi stand at the market the other day. And I watch from a Saturday. When the Spanish come out of the market, for them, they got 3-4 bags of vegetables. And they know they carry the black bag where they conceal where they carry. You could see that they have cabbage, sweet pepper, tomato, and everything in the way build the body. When time the black person come out from the market, you might see 3 or 4 little black bag in your hand. What you gonna do? Maybe you find 1-2 pieces of dollar clothes, and that way you got stuff in our bag. If you see vegetables, you know they see no lot of nothing.
Yeah.
You know they see no lot of no bag of orange and lime. And
Yes, I.
so for we health bad, brethren.
You have to think about your health. Health is wealth.
For we health bad, no, but we can't afford it.
Yeah.
You could see the affordability there. And I know because the Spanish make more money than we.
Yeah.
But the truth is they get better price than we. Because if we price enough for them price and nobody can tell me no.
See.
We need to stop the nonsense there. I know the black man have, if you right now no black man know their market.
Well, nowadays we have to learn how to grow with
We own food, that's what I say, what we do? Boycott.
Yeah.
And so we have to train ourselves like ourselves. And if we start to like ourselves, we start to do for ourselves and
Yes,
stop
sir.
do for other people.
Yeah.
And when I say that, I know they talk about you being selfish to yourself and family alone, and they talk about they try to get up in your community or people and try to get your people, your race back on their foot.
Yes, I.
Otherwise, they fall apart.
Well, we have to live in our narrative that we have to create our own.
But how you do that?
Yeah.
How you do that?
Well, you have to educate yourself first, and you have to be around people that are knowledgeable, so you could share the idea, the difference, and work in one accord. You see, because sometimes that's it. A lot of people don't want to humble themselves too, because we have a lot of people that know how to make things not just easy, but show us how to do things, apply it, right? So
Yeah.
we can benefit from it as well, and teach the younger generation, because that is the biggest problem we have. Sometimes they don't know. We don't apply it.
I think one of the things what we need to do, we need for as when people start to fight, to really get back certain classes in the schools where used to be beneficial, right?
Yes, I.
When I used to go to school, you had woodwork and metal work as part of the general education from first farm. Now, they push that all the way to third. You have to do 2 years of academics before you could specialize.
That's wrong.
And when they do it now, they even remove it from the high schools and send it to a place where they call sector IT vet or something like that.
Yeah.
Right? We force people to do so much other things, pay additional money to acquire additional knowledge. And the knowledge where they get in that 2 years, that's just the basics. Not more I put you in a position to get any job. You still have to try further that. And then they have one other arm, maybe one of the tertiary level school where they could further construction work.
Yes, sir.
I don't really know how far they're going at the curriculum with it, but what they say is we need to have it the way how it was before.
True.
Then we have the older folks where they look for dead with their knowledge directly because nobody know they try for land where they know. You have one man up here named Mr. Wayne Bladen, we build boat. None of them young boy go out of the yard. And I know because, you know, whether one interested for showing the art or the work and make them acquire one skill, none go. Dig? You have all kind of things where the people, all kind of people are dead with their knowledge right now, brother.
That's why we are here, and that's why Lion View TV is here to kind of address and showcase and to let people know that we have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
People doing progressive things in the country, so we can show the youths them and teach them and direct them so they could pick up where we left off, because we have to better ourselves.
Right.
Right? We can't just say, well, all right, I'll leave it there and leave it at that level. We have to take it to another level.
And you have to lead by example.
You see, so that's the same thing they are doing with being in a movie and the roles, because people look to the eye, look up to the eye.
Right.
And I give them enough respect to say, well, do what you do, because it's not easy.
Yeah.
You see, so we have to recognize the people that is around us. Yes, I.